Hi, I'm Andy, welcome to my channel about crypto. In today's video, I want to talk about the current market situation, how the market has changed in the last few days, and why I think that right now is probably the worst moment to buy crypto. So yeah, the title wasn't actually just a clickbait. I genuinely think that right now is probably the worst moment to buy. If you find those videos helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the community tab and interact with the polls there, which help me then adjust the content to my viewers. So here we have Bitcoin chart, and of course the last couple of days been very bullish. We had this great move up a couple of days ago, which we talked about in the previous video, and since then we've been actually still trending up. We had one tiny red candle here, but since then another couple of green ones, and Bitcoin seems to be holding very well above 40k and in fact trending up higher and higher. Also, if we were to draw a line, however you want to draw it, whether on top of the wicks or on top of the candle, doesn't really matter. But if we do something like this, whether we go here or more like here, doesn't really matter. It's quite clear that, at least for the time being, we're breaking out of this downtrend. So things are looking really bullish. And also, if we look at our recent favorites, weekly Heikin Ashi candles, which are really good when it comes to predicting trend changes. As we can see, they quite clearly show those prolonged periods of either up or downtrend, and it's quite easy to see when the trend is changing. Well, what we can see here is that, as we were hoping and speculating in the last video on Saturday, we had a weekly close that was actually our first green candle in quite a while, well, basically since early November. And so far this week, although of course it's only Monday, is still very much a strong green candle. So everything looks really bullish. And even if we look at the crypto fear and greed index, well, that's still technically in the fear territory, but it sits at 45. So as you can see, it's actually moving more towards, it's almost at the neutral value. And of course, well, then potentially can start moving towards bullish values quite soon. And if we look at the chart here, well, it's certainly improved massively over the last couple of days. Okay, so with all those bullish signs, why do I think now is a particularly bad time to buy crypto? Well, let's have a look at some of my favorite gaming alts. If you look at them, in the last 7 days, a lot of them went up by 50, almost 60%, some of them only about 20, some of them barely moved. But Good Games Guild moved up 70%. A lot of them are on a massive run up. Well, relatively massive. Of course, the prices are still really low, but there is very clear rebound. So a lot of people may be now FOMOing into them, thinking, okay, well, the bull market has resumed. I need to take advantage of this last chance to buy into those projects. And while this may be true, I think this is quite risky strategy at the moment. Basically, if you weren't buying those alts, or if you weren't buying Bitcoin or ETH in the last few weeks, when the market sentiment was very clearly bearish, I don't think we are quite at the point to buy into them now, or in my point of view, not enough has changed since then to suddenly start buying them. Because what we are seeing now essentially is just literally 2 or 3 days of bullish sentiment. Until we have this green candle confirmed, until we have a weekly close, and we have that second weekly Heikin Ashi green candle in a row, we don't really know what's gonna happen. I mean, Bitcoin can easily drop 3, 4, 5 grand in a day. It happened before many times. So all those gains from the last few days could be easily wiped out in one day. I'm not expecting this to happen, but it's not impossible, so it's only fair to talk about such possibility. So basically all we have right now is this one barely green candle and a hope that this week is going to confirm the change of trend. But as I've said in the previous video, we had a green candle here, which was a fake out. We had a red candle here, which was a fake out. We had 3 red candles here, which didn't stop this move up. So I would be very, very careful when it comes to investing now. Basically, the last few weeks, although they were extremely risky when it comes to investing, especially in altcoins, and a lot of people don't like investing in a downtrend, but there were good buying opportunities because the prices were very, very low. Right now we are seeing this rebound, but there's absolutely no confirmation that this move up will continue. So from my point of view, if you weren't buying last week, I don't think you should be buying this week. I would rather wait until next week and see whether actually this change of trend is confirmed, or at least looks like it's confirmed. And then, yeah, the prices will be probably a little bit higher, but it will be much safer to invest. Because if this is a fake out and we actually get another red candle here, all the alts will get absolutely slaughtered. So that's why I think now is not the best time. So this week, I'm definitely not adding anything to any of my altcoin positions. I'm waiting for the confirmation that the trend has actually changed. I said before that I've been investing in during this downtrend quite a bit. And of course, especially last week or the week before, a lot of my positions were, well, not performing that great because of course we had that big dip a couple of weeks ago, which took a lot of the altcoins down by quite a lot. But that's fine. I was expecting it. I was expecting the risk. Well, sorry, I was not expecting it, but I was willing to take that risk and take the advantage of relatively low prices. So now I'm just sitting it out. So right now, most of those coins are back at the point where I'm in profit. Not all of them. For example, MetaGods, I bought this around, I think, 90 cents. There are a couple of others that I was buying at higher price points, Arena, for example, CryoWar. But they're either getting close to breaking even or I'm in profit. So although it is really tempting to increase my positions in some of those altcoins, I think now it's not the right time to do it. Essentially, I'm waiting for next week to see what's gonna happen. If the prices are a little bit higher, but we get another green candle, great. At least I will feel much more confident when it comes to investing in them. And I don't think the difference will be that big in the grand scheme of things. If it turns out that we'll get a red candle and the prices go down, well, we'll then see what's the best course of action. I may add a little bit more to my positions, or I may wait and see what happens next. But basically that's my strategy at the moment. Wait and see what will happen next week. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments or questions, please put them in the comments section, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.